Have you ever had that feeling, that prickle on the back of your neck, like something's watching you? A feeling so strong it makes you want to turn around, just to be sure. I have, and I'm here to tell you, whatever you do, don't look back. This happened a few years ago. My friends and I, we were young, reckless, and thought we were invincible. We decided to go camping on Mount Pulasari, a place known for its stunning sunrises, but also for its stories. We were city kids, so the local legends about spirits and forbidden paths were just campfire fuel for us. We laughed them off. That was our first mistake. The hike up was beautiful. The air got cooler. The scent of pine filled our lungs, and the sounds of the city faded into a peaceful hum of nature. We found a clearing not too far from the summit, perfect for setting up our tents. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, an old man, a local farmer, was heading down the trail. He stopped when he saw us. He had kind eyes, but they were filled with a deep, unsettling sadness. He warned us, enjoy the mountain's beauty, but respect its spirit. When you descend tomorrow, whatever you hear, do not look back. Just keep walking. We nodded politely, but inside, we were smirking. An old wives' tale, we thought. The night was uneventful at first. We built a fire, roasted marshmallows, and told stupid jokes. The stars were incredible, a thick blanket of diamonds against the black velvet sky. But as the fire died down to glowing embers and we all crawled into our tents, a strange silence fell over the mountain. It wasn't a peaceful silence. It was heavy, like the air before a storm. All the sounds of the night, the crickets, the rustling leaves, everything just stopped. I remember lying in my sleeping bag, my heart starting to beat a little faster. It was probably just the altitude, I told myself. I must have drifted off, because the next thing I knew, I was awake. It was pitch black. Something had woken me up, a sound. It was faint at first, like a whisper on the wind. I couldn't make out the words, but it sounded like a woman's voice. It was soft, melodic almost. Calling, I sat up listening. The voice grew a little louder, a little closer. It was coming from outside the tent, from the direction of the trail we had come up. I felt a cold dread creep over me. My friend, Jake, sleeping next to me, stirred. "You hear that?" he whispered, his voice trembling. I just nodded, unable to speak. The voice was clearer now. It was singing a lullaby, a hauntingly beautiful tune that made the hairs on my arms stand up. We didn't sleep for the rest of the night. We just sat there, huddled together, listening as the disembodied voice circled our campsite, sometimes fading, sometimes coming so close it felt like she was right outside our tent flap. When the first hint of dawn finally broke through the trees, the singing stopped as abruptly as it had begun. We were all pale and shaken. We packed up our camp in record time, barely speaking a word. The beautiful mountain now felt menacing, like it was watching us, waiting. We just wanted to get down, to get away. The descent started normally. The sun was rising, birds were starting to chirp, and the world felt a little less terrifying. We were moving fast, almost jogging down the trail. The old farmer's warning echoed in my mind. Whatever you hear, do not look back. About halfway down, it started. A twig snapped behind us, loudly, like someone had stepped on it. We all froze for a second, then picked up the pace. Then we heard footsteps, not ours. They were heavy, clumsy, dragging through the leaves and dirt, trying to keep up with us. We walked faster. The footsteps got faster. A frantic scraping sound, then came the voices' whispers, right behind us, not the singing from the night before. These were guttural, angry. My name. I heard my name whispered right in my ear. "Alan, wait for us." I flinched, my blood running cold. I looked at my friends. Their faces were masks of pure terror. They had heard their names too. "Don't look back," I hissed, repeating the old man's words like a mantra. "Just keep walking." The whispers turned to pleas, a child's voice, crying, "Help me, I'm lost." It sounded so real, so desperate, it tore at my heart. My friend Sarah slowed down. "We have to help," she whimpered, her eyes filling with tears. "No," Jake yelled, grabbing her arm. "It's not real. Keep moving." The path ahead seemed to stretch on forever. The air grew thick and heavy, and a foul smell, like rotting meat, filled our nostrils. The sounds became a cacophony of horror. The crying child, the angry whispers, and now a new sound. A wet, sloppy sound, like something crawling, dragging a heavy limp body through the undergrowth right beside the trail. We could hear it panting, its breath ragged and wet. It was so close I could almost feel its breath on my neck. The urge to turn around, to see what was making that god-awful noise, was overwhelming. It was a physical pull, a deep, primal need to face the unknown. But the old man's face flashed in my mind, the sadness in his eyes. He knew what was here. I locked my eyes on the trail in front of me and just ran. We all did. We ran like our lives depended on it, because in that moment, we believed they did. We didn't stop, we didn't slow down, we just ran. We stumbled over roots, scraped our arms on branches, but we didn't stop. The horrible sounds pursued us, growing more frantic, more desperate, screaming our names, begging us to turn, to just take one little peek. Finally, we burst out of the forest and onto the main road at the base of the mountain. We collapsed onto the asphalt, gasping for air, our bodies shaking uncontrollably. Behind us, the forest was silent. The terrifying sounds were gone. It was just a normal, sunny day. We looked at each other, our faces streaked with dirt and tears. We didn't need to say anything. We all knew what we had experienced was real. We were the lucky ones. We didn't look back. I later found out about the legends of Mount Pulasan. They say a spirit, a woman, wanders the mountain, mourning her lost child, but she's not alone. Other things linger there, malevolent entities that mimic voices to lure hikers off the path. They feed on your fear, and if you look back, you acknowledge them, you give them power, you invite them in. And once you do that, you might not ever leave the mountain. So if you ever find yourself on a lonely trail and you hear something behind you, a whisper, a footstep, a cry for help, I'm begging you, for your own sake, fight the urge. Keep your eyes forward, and whatever you do, don't look back. Thanks for listening to my story. If you have any similar experiences, share them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more strange tales. Stay safe out there.